The past has expired, but the mindset hasn't. An opportunity that was meant to unfold nearly a year ago is being revisited because its lesson was never fully integrated. Summer arrives in the reversal, suggesting a season of action that passed without the commitment it required. What should have become a prosperous new beginning instead remained an idea that never found solid ground. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool stand together as evidence that the resources, confidence, and potential for abundance were present from the beginning. The journey itself was never denied. The hesitation was. Behind the scenes, a faded revelation was quietly unfolding, but it was continually dismissed as wishful thinking or something only meant to offer temporary relief. A heart that was willing to build found itself meeting guarded words instead of open trust. Fear became the silent decision maker, leaving healing unfinished and important truths unspoken. The reading suggests this was never simply about whether a connection could survive. It was about whether the people involved were willing to step fully into the assignment that had already been prepared for them. Where this is leading reveals the true cost of hesitation. The offer was never fully planted, the foundation was never established, and the work that was meant to begin remained suspended before it could take root. The repeated 2-2 energy speaks to a partnership waiting to become action, while the 4-4 energy continually returns to the themes of building, stability, and commitment. Instead of creating something lasting, the opportunity was left standing in the threshold, followed only by explanations that can no longer substitute for accountability. Spirit's advice brings the message to its conclusion. The greatest burden here is not what was lost, but the weight of recognizing that a promise was abandoned before the cycle had the chance to complete itself. Sleepless nights, unfinished business, and the world in reverse all point toward a chapter that continues calling for closure. The repeated 9-9 energy reminds us that completion cannot arrive until truth is fully acknowledged, while the 7-7 transmission reflects a period of spiritual renewal and divine assessment. This reading serves as a reminder that destiny often arrives looking like an ordinary decision. By the time we realize we are standing at the entrance of a new life, the lesson is no longer about the opportunity itself. It's about whether we're finally prepared to walk through the door that was opened all along. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany, Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you, especially if you have been seeing repeated synchronicities of the following angel numbers: 7-7, or 7-7-7-7-7, 4-4, 4-4-4, 4-1-4-1, and 11-01. You may also be seeing 11-11. The key messages in your energy: I came, I saw, I hit him right dead in the jaw. This is a quote from a song. And also Fireball came through featuring Pitbull and John Ryan. So either names may be important to you. Someone may own a Pitbull. Also the names Edward, Vika, Juliana, Maya may be important. This reading is centered around a party scene. And there may be some disclosure here around some promiscuous vibes. An energy may have spoken out of turn, and it became, I came, I saw, I hit him right in the jaw. Let's see who it is that we're reading for. We have outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded in the reverse. So this is giving aha moment, illuminated moment, synapses firing, you changing your perspective on a certain situation or someone disclosing something to you. We have summer reversed. So this may be something that occurred in the past over the summer holidays. This may have involved the energies of Leo, Cancer, Gemini, or Virgo. What else? For who we're reading for. And this caused you to lose out with chess moves in the reverse, possibly on some money strategy, some kind of expenditure for which you were expecting some kind of return, or a long-term game plan that you had in mind. Show us what's hidden for those that resonate with this reading. Angel number 1111. We have faded revelation, wishful thinking in the upright. What else? And temporary relief in the upright. Uncover the omens, decipher their meanings, and embrace your destined path. You know there's a reason why you missed out on an opportunity. Clarifying fated revelation, wishful thinking. There will be a revelation here that will show you, prove to you. I saw a bridge, a drawbridge, a straw bridge, a rope bridge, a rope bridge, a rope bridge that is spanning the expanse between a precipice, two polar opposite points. Wishful thinking, temporary relief. This wasn't something that was supposed to be for longevity. You are changing the way that you see things. That's the first thing. That's the most obvious thing about you. Why? Because you learned from an experience that occurred a few summers ago. This could be many, 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 many moons ago. It could be this summer as well. But it definitely stands out in your mind because it cost you to lose out on an opportunity. What is hidden is that you know to the core of you that no matter how many arguments you put forward for why this could have been a viable option, you will see this was just a divergence. You may be a divergent. We have feather reversed for where this is leading. Abundance, easy money, divine intervention, light work, darkness. This is giving travel. Reversed, stagnancy. Feather reversed. Where is this leading? Feather reversed. Losing out on an opportunity. Frame in the reverse, being confused about how to organize things, identify opportunities, to set goals around them in order to accomplish them. There was a want here to put down roots, to establish, I'm hearing, a different form of employ. What's feather reversed? Frame reversed. Someone here may be an avid reader in childhood. We have fake apology upright. You are quite upset about the whole situation and how things turned out. It is the temporality that the other person adopted that really 1202 coming through has you stupefied, that they could think that this bridge that would have taken a certain level of engineering and knowledge, skill, execution to pull off, that they would think that this was a temporary bridge, a bridge to be dishonored. And so, how you're feeling, collective, and for those with whom these messages will resonate, is that if you lost out on an opportunity, and the signs of Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Gemini resonate with you, you know in the background that the involvement of these energies, or even the opportunities surrounding or lending themselves to the expression of these energies, it was just a temporary thing. Now you see the truth for what it is, and you understand that anything coming from these energies, they are not to be trusted. It's fake. What Spirit's advice? This year reversed. So last year, what happened last year, Spirit guides? What happened last year? Last year around winter, someone decided that they wanted to renege, be a bugaboo, and not keep a promise that they had made. This could be a Capricorn energy, very strong winter. So we have last year around winter, failing to keep a promise, winter, and we have promiscuous, reverse, falling apart in the reverse. So you could have had an energy in yours, possibly with a year's span ago or so. It's as though someone came in to speak on someone's status. Who are you reading for? Outdated thinking. So having a new perspective about communication, what was being tended to, nurtured, what was being shrouded and hidden. We have the Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands? Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. The Fool. You decided to leave it all behind. You decided to harness your own internal wealth, which is at being good at new beginnings. What are you hiding? Faded revelation, wishful thinking, temporary relief, the Three of Swords in the upright. You already know within yourself that there is disappointment attached to anything concerning this lost opportunity. We have the King of Pentacles. What's the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in the reverse? There's an energy on the outskirts of yours that wants to come in and share with you. A King of Pentacles energy, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn energy, about how they have not been able to sleep. This energy could also, temporary relief. It may be more strategic than it is meaningful and truthful. Wishful thinking, temporary relief. Yes. For others, this may be an energy here of carried longing. You still want to be with this energy, even though you know that there is some really dark and twisted revelation attached. And for this reason, you know it's wishful thinking. And whenever you think about this energy, with temporary relief, distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. It's like shaking yourself out of the spell of things. What's Three of Swords, King of Pentacles upright, Four of Swords reversed? What's the Four of Swords in the reversed, Spirit guides? Four of Swords, reversed. The Devil, Capricorn, Queen of Swords in the crossing, falling on the Fool. Mm. Mm. This energy, there's an energy here that is heartbroken that they're not able to manifest you being in, I'm hearing Chamber of the Heart. There's a song with a line that speaks to something about the chambers of my heart or something of the sort. Mm. The Four of Swords in the reversed. The Devil. Queen of Swords. In the crossing. Yes. What this is you shaking off the energy. Drawing a hard, energetic line. Saying enough. Mm. I see someone here laying down and getting up quite speedily, as if to shake themselves out of a stupor of thinking. Where is this leading? Feather reversed, frame reversed, fake apology in the upright. King of Cups reversed. I'm hearing that's the wrong approach. Ooh. This energy wants to come in on the basis of their displeasure. Over the fact that you're not working with them with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to apologize for bringing in a weird offer that nobody could interpret because they said nothing at all. And they want to say that they are still working on some long-term view that may involve you, but everything is on the side. Two of Cups, also diagonal, and the Two of Wands, also diagonal. This energy wants to apologize, but it's a fake apology. Do you know why you are apologizing? There's a current here of not taking offense to the apology being fake. There is a sensing here of obscurity. Yes, you feel displeasure over this energy not working with you. But what was this sideways Page of Pentacles that you gave? Feather reverse, frame reverse, however you came in, whatever you offered, however you showed up, it did not show up on a radar that was akin to angelic frequency. It wasn't wrapped, it wasn't presented. There was no boundary around it. It's like you bringing someone an unbroken horse that has no freaking boundary around their property. You're looking to receive something because it seems here really that you are afraid of putting yourself out on a limb. Are you a builder or are you not? I'm hearing, where is your square? If you see something, if you see a plot of land and you've done the work and you know that the land is fertile, 1212 coming through on the timer, why would you be giving sideways, inconspicuous, don't nobody know what the frick is going on? Because you're speaking at a frequency that you're making up. Ain't nobody understanding ain't nobody taking up what you're putting down. Mm. If this energy resonates with you and you are dealing with the Queen of Wands energy that you're feeling kind of kicked dust in your teeth, someone here may be from Texas. I'm seeing cowboy boots. Another country that I know um, is very deeply entrenched in country music is St. Lucia in the Caribbean. But someone here kicked dust in your teeth. It's because your approach. Mm. This was supposed to be faded. Wow, you were supposed to be healing to this person actually in the hidden. But the move that you had, I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you like the moves. Hey, you didn't bust out your moves. Chess in the reverse. And could this be that a summer visit was in the reverse because you didn't bust no moves? You didn't feel you wanted to rise to the occasion? Half arsed? That's what they're saying. Half arsed. Half arsed effort. Someone here may be from the UK. You're in displeasure because you chose a very, you weren't committed. Your attitude was shit, to be quite honest. And because your attitude wasn't really primed, or maybe the time, whatever is tied to this summer in the reverse, chess moves in the reverse energy that happened in the past, your energy could have still been really cloudy and dusty and bogged down, and you weren't. I'm hearing walking half blind. Your heart wasn't in it. Your heart was not in it. You were thinking about past hurt that had manifested in your life, the things that have been keeping you up, that you've been attached to. You were thinking about your property, your physical things. You weren't really thinking or wanting to be forefront and upright with the Queen of Swords in the crossing. You also, if you're masculine, you didn't want to be vulnerable. And that's the truth. You shot yourself in the foot. And this is why you manifested displeasure. You weren't happy with the outcome. You weren't happy with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. No, you were supposed to come and establish stability with the Page of Pentacles coming right after that. Hello? What? You were supposed to come in, plug in, and get to work, and you did not. You made it seem as though your affections were like, meh. I don't know if I want to go over there and screw you. Spirit advice. Last year, we have the Eight of Swords in the upright. So now you're bound around winter. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces energy. That was the time. And you reneged on your promise. You did. You did. Did you come in with the wrong intention? Did you come in to bind an energy by drafting them into an energy of promiscuity? Not because they're promiscuous, but because that really is your own nature. It's very easy for someone to come in and make you seem promiscuous when they are already intentional in treating you like you're scrap, like you're a piece of shit. It's very easy when they're a whore themselves. What's the Eight of Swords upright? The Page of Swords in the crossing. Even though it feels as though there is a confirmation here about whether someone slept with another person or what someone was up to, how would you know that? Collective, it's up to you. Place yourself in the reading where it resonates. But it seems that you still did not fulfill your end of the bargain, keeping a promise in the reversed. So if this reading is resonating with you and you are questioning the other person's integrity, you ought not to be doing so. You were the one that wanted to have some kind of rhetoric swirling around this person. And it turns out that what you thought you knew, you didn't. And here you go with the freaking Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords. Clarifying, let's go back in time if we must. Last year, around winter, in the upright, keeping a promise in the reverse, promiscuous in the reverse, winter in the upright, falling apart in the reverse, speaking about this person's stability. But you see, you had the opportunity to unbind this person from whatever had been done to them that you were aware of, and you did not. And this is why you aren't sleeping. What's the Nine of Swords? This reading may resonate with you if you're seeing 9-9. We have the Five of Cups in the reversed. Can't sleep and feeling very tired and exhausted during the day and needing to recover. The Four of Pentacles in the reversed. What's the Five of Cups reversed? Four of Pentacles reversed. Is this information getting out that you don't want to get out? The World in the reversed. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.